You asked for a sign from God. Here it is. See Psalm 34:18. No one in the Bible lived without heartbreak. They lost loved ones, faced betrayal, and wept in despair. Life isn't always easy, but God is close to the brokenhearted. Even when your heart aches, trust that God is healing you piece by piece. If God is your number one priority, put amen in the comment section. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the chaos with me today. The last 3 coasters I made stopped me in my tracks because I wasn't even filming when I accidentally created this technique. When I showed them in my last video, so many of you asked me to teach it. So today, we're going to see if I can recreate it. You can also do a bloom with these inks. Isn't that amazing? This wasn't sponsored. One of our wonderful subs and the author gifted this to me after we reached 5K, and I wanted to thank her by putting it to use. If you're interested, I'll put the link for this journal in my description box. I mixed up 6 ounces of the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. That's my go-to resin. I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried it, you really should at least give it a go. Here's my 6 ounces of resin mixed up. So we're going to go ahead and spritz a little bit of alcohol into each of these coasters to make sure or hope that we don't get any bubbles on the edges of our coaster or in the bottom, which will be the top when we demold it because we're working backwards. I'm using 99% isopropyl alcohol. And I'm only going to pour the coaster halfway up. I'm not filling it up completely. We're just going halfway up because we need to save room for our last pour, which will be white or black, to bring out the inks in the back. You know, that's how we're going to bring the colors out, by pouring a solid color on the back. Now we're going to let this resin sit. I'm going to spritz some alcohol in it and pop any surface bubbles. And I got an extra one over here that we're just going to play around with. So I have my timer set for 45 minutes. We're going to let this resin sit up for 45 minutes and then I'll be back. Our timer went off. It's been 45 minutes. Okay. I cannot promise you that I'm going to deliver on the same exact technique as I did before. Because for one, I'm not sure if it was a gnocchi or snowflake that I used. But I can promise you this. I won't stop until I get it right. It may not be in this video, or it may be in this video. I don't know. But we won't stop until we get it right. So I'm going to follow the same steps as I did before and see what we get. We're going to start right here in this coaster. Move these over here. I'm going to get you down so you can see a little bit better. So we're going to start. Excuse me, I have a piece of candy in my mouth. I know, that's rude. I'm so sorry. Let me get rid of it. Now we're going to start by putting this vanilla in this little plastic container here. And we're going to put about 5 to 6 drops. Now I'm going to take this tool right here. And we're just going to dip in the ink and drop it in the coaster. Dip it in the ink and drop it. And I'm not dipping it. I'm not dipping it in the ink and then dropping. Dipping and then dropping. Dipping and then dropping. I'm dipping, taking it and sharing it again. Sharing it again. And that's how I'll do it until I get how many of these I want on the coaster. And now I'm going to switch to the flamingo. I'm going to do the same thing here, except for I'm going to scoot over just a little bit next to that drop. I'm not going to drop it like right on top of that one. I'm going like right next door to it. I'm hitting it. They're connecting, but it's not dropped on top. It's just right next to it. The Carabic. And we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, now we're going to get the snowflake. And we're going to drop it over our ink. I'm going to take the coaster and we're just going to, let's just move through this one like this. Okay. Now I'm going to grab another one. We're going to leave that one alone. We got to put a black backing on it though. Now on this one, I want to see if it was the enoki that I used. So I'm going to switch from the snowflake to the enoki on this one. But we're going to go in with the blue moon first. And we're just going to drop the inks in, just like that. Now I'm going to switch to eggnog. And we're going to do the same thing. Now I'm going to go in with the peppermint. I just dropped the peppermint in our coaster right here. Oh goodness, let's see if I can get it out of there. All right, that's about the best I can do. Now we're going to use the enoki. Okay, now on this one, I'm going to take my tool here and I'm just going to move the inks just a little bit. See, just like that. Just kind of wisping through them. Kind of breaking up those little clusters of inks. Okay, now I'm going to push that one to the side. Now on this one, I think I want to try and put the snowflake first, and then the inks on top of it. I'm going to use the pink. Now I'm going to use vanilla. And now I'm going to use the peppermint. I'm trying to get some bigger ones. But I guess the resin's getting too thick. It's not letting them spread out. I kind of want to add some more to this one. I need some bigger ones. It just seems like when I made it the first time, they were a little bit bigger. I don't know, maybe I'm messing it up. We might have to do this again. We've got that one, and that one. Then I have one more right here. Let's take the alcohol and spritz it on there and see if it'll spread it any. That don't seem to be helping. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, it's spreading it. I don't know if it's going to be in a good way, though. We're just going to leave it alone. And in this one, let's go in with the Arctic. Okay, maybe it's not the snowflake. Maybe it's not the enoki. Maybe it's the pom-pom. I don't think it's the milk. Okay, I don't know. I may have to really play around with this. It just doesn't look like it did the first time I done it. This one right here is the closest one that looks like it. But I didn't have to keep going around when I was doing it. I don't understand. Alright, we're going to let these go ahead and cure up for a little bit. And then I'm going to put a black backing on them. And we'll see how they turn out. And I'll show you all of the other ones I did trying to get to this point. See you later. I mixed up some 1 hour Promise epoxy. And I'm just going to put it on the back of these. So, I may be trying to figure this out. But I won't stop until I do. Alright. We're going to let these sit and cure, and I'll meet you back in an hour. I need to get some more alcohol in my sprayer. See you later. Are y'all ready to demold these? And then, guess what? We have the drawing to do to see who is our winner of the I Spy lamp. I made a whole new lampshade for the lamp, and you'll see it after this. Let's get these out and see what we got. Now, I just threw the 1 hour Promise epoxy on the back, so it could be really quick. I don't like these molds that I used because it's not a lot of room from here, you know. Oh, wow, that turned out really pretty. Really pretty. So let's see, that's more like this one. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, next is this one. I didn't quite get it, did I? Nope. All right, let's keep going. Oh, that's pretty. That turned out really pretty. Okay, one more. Nope, didn't get it. I did not get it. And I'm going to be honest with you all, because I don't know any other way to be. When I came across this technique right here, let me walk you through how it happened real quick. I'll try to be quick. I poured the molds, and I set a timer, and I took it with me and left my craft room. The timer went off, and I received some bad news. And my mind was racing, and the timer went off, and I didn't go back into my craft room when the timer went off. I don't know how much time had passed before I made it back to the craft room. I sat down in my chair in front of these 3 coasters that the resin had been sitting in for over 45 minutes. I don't know how long over that. And I stared blankly at the wall. I don't know for how long. And thought of this news that I had gotten. So, I don't remember much after that, other than taking a stick and dropping the inks in, and then going behind it with one of the whites. And that's it. I could not tell you which white I used. I don't know. But I promise you this, I will get to the bottom of this. We will figure this out. So don't worry, I'm going to get it right. I do have that one right. I do know how I created that one, because that's along the lines of this one right here, which is beautiful. But these 2 right here are the ones that I must recreate. And look at the difference in these. This one has like a gray in it that these don't. And I know it came from the white. But which white? And see, you can see the black, like this right here. It's right through there. You can see some of it where I poured the black on the back. But the white really spread out. So, I don't know. But like I said, I will get to the bottom of it. I'm going to work on it all this weekend and see if I will have an answer for you on Monday. I did some more. I did that one, which is beautiful. But it's along the lines of these right here. Same technique. And then I did this one, which I almost got it. But not quite. And I wrote down all of my steps so I wouldn't be stuck like I am right now. But I had no idea these were going to come out like this. I did not intentionally try to do this. I stumbled upon this by pure accident. And then I got this one. And then I got this one. I put a little bit of glitter in that one. Y'all know me. I had to sprinkle a little bit of glitter because it was getting frustrating up in here. So that glitter made me feel a little bit better. And then I have these, which I have not looked at yet. Now this one, I did real chunky drops. So that's definitely not it. Yeah. And this one is along the lines of these right here. Like these. But I let the resin sit for 2 hours before I done this. I thought maybe that was the key. So, I am going to figure this out, my friends. Y'all already know Tammy Lynn would do something like this. Stumble upon an amazing technique and don't even know how I done it. But I do know what I was doing. But like I said, the news that I had gotten had me, I was here, but I wasn't here. You know what I mean? So I know what I was doing. You know, I was dropping the inks in there. But I don't know. I can't remember the order in which I done it. I couldn't tell you how long the resin sat before I did it. And I don't know which white I used. But we're going to get to the bottom of it, so don't worry. And this was the biggest order I have ever received since I've been doing resin art. This box is packed smack full. So thank you so much, Miss Nicole, for your support. I am truly grateful for everything you do for the channel, my friend. This really, really helped me out so much. So your package is on its way. I'm headed to the post office right now. It's Friday morning. So hopefully you will get your items very soon. And thank you so much. Before we start the giveaway, I'm going to throw in a little video clip of me demolding the new lampshade, so it will give the winner a choice of the ocean lampshade or the sunset lampshade. I wanted you to really like the lampshade that you had. So whoever mentioned that in the comment section below that you really liked the sunset one, I went ahead and made one so the winner could choose which one they want. Alright, so enjoy the clip and then we'll be back to do the drawing. I'm ready to take this out, so let's see what it looks like. I could only put 4 of these in there the way this is shaped, so I hope it looks good. Oops. Oh, no, that worked out a lot better. Look, we don't have anything on there from the bowl. And since I used the glossy side and not the matte side, we kept it glossy. That is super stinking cute. Oh my word, I love it. Let's get the lamp and see what it looks like. I've got to take the top off here. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Wow, I love this. Whoever suggested making the bigger one in the sunset, you were absolutely right. It looks so much better. But I'll let whoever be the judge of that wins. You can choose the, this one right here. It's smaller than this one. Or you can choose the sunset one. I'm going to take you down and let you get a look. And there it is. I absolutely love that. So pretty. Wow. What do you think? I think I'm just going to leave this lampshade on there for now. And whoever wins it can let me know which lampshade they want. Before we start the drawing, I'd like to grab your attention real quick and talk about something with you. My YouTube channel has some issues going on with it. For one, my description box is a little messed up. Every time I add a link, it kicks me out and it makes me individually add these things, and then they disappear. Sometimes they'll stick and sometimes they won't. I have contacted YouTube about this. And I guess it's just taking them a while to get to me. It does make sense because there's a lot of YouTube channels. And I know it's so frustrating as we wait patiently for these things to get fixed. And then the other issue I have is my comment section. Sometimes I don't see your comments until days later. Sometimes they disappear. You know, it's like I see one and then I go back to look and it's gone. And then that really could just be me. I don't know. And then there are times where I try to answer your comment and then it kicks back a message to me that says something along the lines of error code, something, 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 and it will not let me reply to you. So I don't know what that's about. I have contacted YouTube about these issues, like I said, but I guess we just have to be patient while they work on it and fix it. I don't even know if they've gotten around to me yet. I don't know. But I keep contacting them. So hopefully things will change soon. I don't know. So please be patient with me as we, journey through this together. And please don't beat up on me in the comment section. I promise you, I'm trying my very best to do everything I can. I try so hard to engage with you and answer your questions and your emails. And I do work a full-time job outside of YouTube. I am very involved in my church, so it's a lot going on. A lot of things are in the air. And I'm used to that. I'm used to things being hectic. To be honest, I work best under stress and under pressure. I don't know if that's part of the ADHD that I have or not, but yeah, I tend to work very well under stress and pressure. But with that being said, some things are not up to par on my YouTube channel, and I'm working really hard to get that fixed. And I did want to mention that. So I'm going to try something a little bit new and see if it will help out a little bit. So I want to let you know so that you can be aware of it. My videos, I try to get them aired and uploaded at 5 p.m. Central Time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I am right there with you when that video airs, engaging with you, answering questions and comments for an hour. After that hour, I am off of the internet and taking care of other things. But if you have asked me a question or commented after that hour, then I will eventually get to your comment, or I try to anyway. But if you're not reaching me through a comment, then email me. You'll definitely reach me through my email. Okay? But I do try really hard to get to all of your questions and all of your comments. But just know that when my video airs at 5 p.m. Central Time, I am there with you for a solid hour, watching my video with you, and I'm answering questions and comments within that hour. All right, let's get to spinning this wheel and see who our winner is of this I Spy lamp. I'm super excited to see who this winner is. I did go and check the list underneath the post to make sure there were no more entries, to make sure I got everyone. I did add 2 more to the list that I found on there. So everybody that commented under that lamp post is on this list. If you didn't, I'm sorry, my friend. You'll have to wait for the next I Spy lamp to be made. All right, we're going to shake these up. Shake, 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 real good. And now, when I spin the wheel, this little cup right here is going to catch one of the balls. And when it does, that's going to be our winner. This is fair and square, no cheating. I'm going to take my U right here because you are the winner. And we'll place our little winner ball right there as I look for the winner. Are you ready? Here we go. I got a ball. Who is it? G53. G53. You are one lucky girl. Well, I should say lady. You are one lucky lady. G53. 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 Did I pass it? Where is it? There it is. Dawn's Crafty Corner. You are my winner, my friend. Oh, you are so lucky, Dawn. This is one beautiful lamp. If you will contact me in my email and let me know which lampshade you want, either the ocean or the sunset. You probably want the sunset living in Hawaii. And that sunset lampshade is my very favorite. It is. It looks so beautiful on that lamp. So congratulations to Dawn, everyone. If you'll congratulate her in the comment section below and let her know how excited we are for her. I know she's really going to enjoy that lamp. And I know Dawn has grandkids that will play I Spy with that lamp. So it probably couldn't have went to a better home. Also, I have, these are my last 2 picks for the month from Resin. So I wanted to get your opinion on which one you'd like to see next. This is the Kleenex tissue box. That's the lid. And this is the bottom. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like it's going to take a pretty good bit of resin too. And then the next one I have is this one of my hairs. This is the lid. Beautiful. Look at that bow. Little bows there and a big bow there. So pretty. And then here's the bottom. Cute little box. Or big box. I can't wait to make this one. So beautiful. So let me know which one you'd like to see me create in next. We'll get one of these done next week. And then we'll do the other one the following week. Or we may do them multiple times. So let me know. And also, which one you pick, let me know how you would create it. What colors would you use? Would you use mica, alcohol ink? What would you use? Would you put glitter in it? Let me know. I want to hear all of it. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.